Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. The week is flying, and we are getting ready for the holidays. The last 24 hours or so have been warm. But, Steph, if you're like me and you haven't turned on your heat yet, yes, still very cold inside our houses. And let's be real, the nights are cooling off as well. So we want to be able to layer up.
They are, girl. I've got to tell you, I'm sweating here because my heat is on, but I'm in full
It's
garb.
amazing.
I love it that you have your cooling system still on and you can just bundle up because it really fits you, girl. But folks, if you'd still like to sit outside for a nice, socially distanced holiday meal, Raquel Greer Gordian, our very lovely friend over there of Greer Image Consulting, is here to help. Good morning, girlfriend. How you doing?
Good morning, Rosie and Steph. I'm so excited to be here and so excited to be talking about this.
Well,
We all want to be safe for this holiday season, and you also want to be stylish, of course.
this is so true. I've got to ask you, heat or cooling system still on? What do you have over there?
Oh my gosh, I'm such a Texan. Heat like all the way, all the
Me
time.
too. Me too.
Yeah, when it's below 80, yeah, you got to have the heat on. Yes.
Okay, perfect. So we need this segment whether we're sitting outdoors, indoors, no matter what we're doing. If we're Rosie in the cold or one of us in the heat, talk to us a little bit about the inspiration behind our idea today. Why my dogs join in too. Go right here.
Yeah, absolutely. So outdoor dining is the safest. And luckily in Texas, we really do have the ability to sit outside and be comfortable. And it's all about layering pieces that, again, are going to work together, are going to make you feel stylish. And also, again, you want to feel safe in those situations. So outdoor dining is a great way to do it.
I love this. And I know that is kind of a safer thing to do. It's not a total, that's the safest thing to do, but we want to be as safe as possible. So if you're going to go eat outside. I think it is a great suggestion, Raquel, and I know that you're following those guidelines as well. So let's talk about two total outfits that you brought today, and we're going to start kind of step by step because you want to take people back down to the base level because that's where you get the good layering in. Tell us about the three different types of bases that you brought this morning.
Yeah, absolutely. So for the layering, so there's actually a lot that you can kind of layer up. And layering is a question that I get a lot from clients. So basically for your first layer, you want to start with, I have a tank and I have tights underneath. So for the tank, you want a simple stretch tank. So again, with every layer, you want it to be seamless because while you're sitting outside, you want to be comfortable. So everything has got to work together naturally. So for this base layer, having a little bit of stretch is going to do it. And then for this base layer, I've got kind of a scoop neck for my tank, but you could do a crew, a V-neck. You've got a lot of different options because again, this is the part that you're not going to see, and then tights on bottom. So a lot of people ask me the difference between tights, leggings, hose. Now we're going to use leggings a little bit later as far as layering if you need those. But tights are kind of the first thing where, again, it's going to feel seamless, but it's definitely typically a little bit thicker than hose would be. And so this is, again, starting with a warm layer, and it's going to work right into your next one.
Okay,
fantastic.
So I'm thinking hose are the things that women wore in the 90s in the workplace. Tights are tights are still pretty
nude pantyhose.
Sheer. Yeah, but they offer a little bit more coverage, and then leggings you could wear as full-on pants, right? Does that sound right?
Yes, that is totally correct.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, and then on top of these two layers, kind of the third thing that you're going to put on is your black turtleneck. So this is going to work with, so many different pieces in your wardrobe. I've talked a lot about this piece this season, and it's great for this. For this part in the layering, you're going to want a thin one. You're not going to want a turtleneck sweater, but it's going to be more like a t-shirt. So you could do 100% cotton kind of black turtleneck, just something that, again, it's going to be seamless. That is the key to this whole process.
Okay, then you start, so you get a little fancy with the colors, though, after that, Raquel.
Yes, so on top of the turtleneck, I'm going to add a sweatshirt. So this sweatshirt, for one of my looks, I'm kind of layering multiple sweaters because, again, we don't know how cold it's going to be, so you might have to layer multiple sweaters. So for this first sweater on top of the turtleneck, I'm doing a sweatshirt, but it's a relatively thin sweatshirt. So again, you're hearing me say seamless. It all needs to be seamless. So you want it to be a sweater, you want it to have warmth, but you don't want it to be super thick. Another option that you could do here is kind of like a fine knit sweater. sweater as well. So it doesn't have too much bulk to it.
Okay, that's something I was going to ask you about because on my frame, once you start layering, I just feel bulkier and bulkier, but you want to be comfortable and you still want to look like you have some shape. So I like what I'm hearing with all of that. And speaking of, the tights and the leggings and things, I'd have to say leggings have been pretty much my number one leave the house or sit in the house option this entire year. But if you want to dress it up a little bit, a skirt is another great option if you're not feeling the pants. Talk to us a little bit about how you've incorporated a skirt into the whole layering process.
Yeah, so from these base layers, so basically I have a lighter look and a little bit heavier look. If you're going lighter, if it's a little bit warmer outside, you're going to add a skirt on top. Now you can kind of adjust how warm or cool the look is depending on the skirt. The skirt that I've chosen is a little bit of a silkier skirt, so it's kind of a lightweight, kind of spring, summer, it'll take you through that. So you can add those over the tights if it's a little bit warmer. If it's cooler, you could do a wool skirt as well, something a little bit heavier. And then on top of the sweatshirt, I have a little bomber jacket. So you can add sweaters on top of a sweater, but for this, I've just got a jacket. It's a wool jacket. This is giving me enough warmth. And then on bottom, I've got some little short boots. So you can do a high boot with a skirt if you need a little bit more coverage, but a short boot is a perfect way to kind of finish this look as well.
I
Very
like
cute.
that they're pretty comfortable boots as well. It seems like something you could walk around in.
Yes.
And before we let you go, we want to talk about the slightly heavier look. And that's where you've added jeans into the mix.
Yes,
Ooh,
absolutely.
jeans.
Yeah.
That's a big word right now.
I know. What are jeans?
Yeah, I mean, so for the jeans look, so you can only add the jeans over the tights, but you can also, if you need an extra layer, you can really do the leggings underneath. So if you're doing kind of the trendier straight leg jean right now, where you have a little bit of room in the jeans, the leggings are going to go great under there. And then on top of my red sweatshirt, I've added my black sweatshirt to this. So I've added like a little graphic sweatshirt, gives it a little bit more style, a little bit edge. And then to finish the look, I've added this puffer vest. Now you could do a puffer jacket, again, if it's cold enough. A vest is a great way if you have a little bit more bulk with two sweaters on your sleeves to just add a vest. And then of course a hat too. I've got my wool Stetson for this look. So this is gonna add a little bit of warmth. You could also do a beanie, add your gloves, socks, and you're gonna be good to go for the outdoor dining.
You look so cute in every single one of these pictures, Raquel. Thank you for the
Oh.
expertise this morning. Lovely to see you, friend. For a little bit more information about Raquel's services, visit her online at greerimageconsulting.com and follow her on social media for inspiration at Raquel Greer Gordian.